Hello, my good people. Welcome back to another episode of Down to Earth Science, where we break down complex environmental science into your daily chit chat. I'm your host, Onoja Simeon, and today we are back to another planetary boundary after an episode on sustainability. We had to take that detour to talk about sustainability because it just wouldn't stop popping up everywhere. But today, we are looking at freshwater change as a planetary boundary. But first, as usual, some feel-good news that's making headlines across the world. Meet the Green Avengers of Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, also known as Saigon Zang or Green Saigon. This squad of eco-champions are turning the city's polluted canals into their own personal cleaning project. Now, picture this. A group of young volunteers armed with waterproof overalls, gloves, and a whole lot of courage, wading through murky waters like they're on a treasure hunt. Only instead of gold, they are fishing out trash. Talk about a dirty job. But you know what? Someone's got to do it. These guys, a mix of university students, restaurant staff, and even motorbike and taxi drivers, gather 3 to 5 times a week and sometimes on weekends, and then go full Avengers mode, rallying up to 200 people for a mega cleanup. Why is this so important, you might ask? First, what a relief to see ordinary people taking the action into their own hands. Also, Ho Chi Minh City churns out a whopping 9,500 tons of trash every day. And let's just say their recycling system is still in the coming soon phase. So, the work of Green Saigon is like a breath of fresh air, or should we say a splash of clean water. In just a few months, they've fished out about a ton of rubbish from over 100 canals. And seriously, these brave souls deserve a tip of our eco-friendly hats. They are a living proof that you do not need a cape to be a hero. Sometimes all you need is a pair of gloves and the will to make a difference, one piece of trash at a time. Another reason why this news is a splash of clean water is that freshwater change is one of the limits we shouldn't cross if we want to keep Earth from turning into a death trap. It's one of the planetary boundaries scientists have identified, as mentioned in a previous episode. So, what exactly do we mean by freshwater change? Well. Let's just say it's like the Earth's water budget going through a midlife crisis. Sometimes there's too much water because of melting glacier or ice caps, thanks to global warming. And sometimes there's too little due to droughts and overuse. It's like Mother Nature can't decide whether she's in a saving mood or spending mood. Now, why should you care about freshwater change? First off, imagine if water became the new gold or oil. The haves would hoard it and the have-nots would be left parched. This could lead to mass migrations, like a really sad version of musical chairs where nobody wants to be left standing when the music stops. Secondly, picture this. You and your neighbors fighting over the last bottle of water at a barbecue. Now, scale that up to entire communities or countries. It's not just about who gets the last sip. It's about who gets to grow food, have clean clothes, and, who gets to live. Thirdly, imagine your local river as a bustling underwater city full of fish, frogs, and plants. Overuse the water, and it's like shutting down all the coffee shops, schools, and hospitals. And soon, you've got a ghost town where fish are writing "Wish you were here" postcards. And last but not least, water bodies are Earth's natural air conditioners. They help control the climate. So, if you like your summers not feeling like sauna, let's not mess with them, shall we? And what can we do? What can you as an individual do? First, be a water-saving superhero. Take shorter showers. Your shower concerts don't need to be that long. Fix leaks and use water-saving appliances. Remember, Every drop counts. Treat your drains like royalty. Only rain down the drain. Properly dispose of chemicals, paints, and oils, and give pesticides and fertilizers a break if you can. As you know, litter belongs in the trash, not our waterways. Be a green Saigon, join a local cleanup crew, or maybe start your own cleanup crew. And finally, sweep driveways and sidewalks with a broom instead of a hose. And if you can, water plants when the sun is low to minimize evaporation. And trust me, your plants will thank you. Alright, water warriors, that's a wrap for today's episode. Remember, freshwater change is not just a science term, it's a lifestyle. Every drop of water is a drop of life, and small actions by many people can lead to a significant positive change. Let's make each drop count as we keep our planet hydrated and happy. Until next time, stay wet and wild, Earthlings. Bye for now. Down to Earth Science is served up by yours truly, Onoja Simeon, an ordinary guy who nerded out so hard he got a PhD in environmental sciences only to realize a massive gap between the science and the street. So here I am, your friendly neighborhood science translator, turning jargons into jokes and facts into fun. Together, let's bridge that gap, one like, one share, one subscription, and one love at a time. Shout out to bensound.com for the sciencey groovy tunes, and please don't forget to hit us on X, and I think that's Twitter, at DTE Science Onoja, and on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Down to Earth Science with Onoja. For the Seeing is Believing crowd, hit our YouTube channel and you'll see some killer visuals that will make you go, oh, now I get it. Hasta la vista, my grand people, and catch you on the digital flip side.